Hi, this is Kenny Croes with Vent Into the Mic. Nice to have you with me this evening. As you can see here, I have a pair of eyes. These are the eyes that I've made for the conversion figure that I'm working on, and I thought I'd show you how they work. There are a couple of wood balls that I bought at Walmart. They come in a pack of 8 or 9. These are 3/4 inch in diameter. These are the ones that the size that seems to work best in conversion figures. And then I painted them white, and then I printed out on a computer printer the irises, cut them out, and glued them to the white wood balls. And then I varnished over a couple of coats of varnish, clear varnish, to give it a little bit of a shine, and it seems to work out pretty well. Then I drill, of course, before I started painting, I drilled holes all the way through so that the nuts and bolts would go through, and then also holes in the back so that the springs, let me show you here, the springs can be inserted. The springs are set up so that when you turn it to the left and let go, the springs spring the irises back to center. And then I synchronized it with a piece of wood and then a brass loop, and that's where the control lever will insert, and so that when I turn the lever to the left or right, it'll be inside this brass loop, and it'll move the eyes left or right. And that's how they work. Here's the control post. I've routed out an area in the wood and inserted a brass tube and rod, and then this piece of the rod here with a little wood ball on the end. I'll turn it so you can kind of see the wood ball. If you turn it, push it left or right, it turns the rod inside the brass tube. This piece of brass rod will be eventually bent so that it goes inside that brass loop on the back of the eye synchronizer. And that's how it all works. Got a request from someone who checks in with Vent Into the Mic, I guess once in a while, and he wanted to know if he could place a special order for a dummy. And actually, I don't do special orders on vent figures. I do this as a hobby, and I like to work at my own pace. That way there's less pressure. I get enough pressure in my regular day job, and then when I'm done, I sell the vent figures on eBay. It's a fun way to do it. I'm Kenny Croes with Vent Into the Mic. Thanks for watching. Bye.